we have a Woj is just breaking everything today. There's a source that basically it looks like McGee and Young may both be on the move. The Nuggets are involved with McGee and Young is also being floated with the Clippers right now. I thought the trade deadline had passed 30 minutes ago, but we'll see what comes out in the next few hours.
I swear to God, right now, if they trade Nene for McGee and Young, I don't want to hear anything about the Nuggets having potential ever again. Ever again.
Oh my gosh, McGee is he really is something else. That $14 million asking price is just comical. I mean, it's ludicrous. Actually, I want to pop back a little bit to something that happened 2 days ago. If we can even, rewind our minds that much, as Twitter has deleted our abilities to make new memories. You'll remember that there was a trade between Golden State and Milwaukee. Yeah. What did you think about the two sides of that, and is that one of the harder trades to definitively process?
I think so. Ethan Sherwood-Strauss, as I was writing my piece on it Tuesday night, came to me and was like, I got to ask you the question that everyone else is asking me. Like, what do you think about this? And I'm like, I'm not sure. Maybe by the time I've written 2,000 words on this, I'll have come to some sort of conclusion. And I think I generally did that. I think I like it more from Milwaukee, largely because of the fact that I'm such a big Epe Udoh believer than I do for Golden State. But I can see what both sides were thinking, and I think there's the potential for it to possibly be a win-win, but it's also the possibility for it to be a lose-lose. I mean, anything is really in the realm of realistic scenarios with this trade.
Yeah, it's exactly. Both teams could benefit slightly, and it could actually kind of be horrible for Golden State if Bogut never gets healthy. Okay, so here's the breaking news: Clippers acquired guard Nick Young from the Washington Wizards for forward Brian Cook and a pick. Sources tell Yahoo Sports. That's from Marcus Spears. That is, we're now staring at TweetDeck. That is really interesting. I have to ponder on this, because Young was someone I was sort of out on, but Brian Cook and a pick.
That's a pretty pickup to
really
to see, right? And Chris Paul with Nick Young, he couldn't make him look decent. Beckley's better than Foy.
Well, he's bigger than Foy anyway.
Yeah.
He's taller than Foy. Okay, holy balls. Okay, here we go. 3-team deal. Nene to the Wizards. McGee to Denver. Young to Clippers. Sources tell Yahoo. What?
Yes.
Yes. Wait. Denver had my favorite front office. I loved everything they'd done over the last 2 years.
Yes.
And now they give up Nene. What?
Can we get a live cam?
This is so cool for the Wizards, though. What's that?
Breaking news: George Karl retires.
Oh my gosh! Why are the Nuggets tanking? Why? They don't have to tank. They have some pieces. They're okay.
Nobody wants the 7th and 8th seeds in the Western Conference this year.
I guess. God. This is really my monitor just actually fried out. It just turned off because people are just freaking out. I guess it's a death of an era for the Wizards. Death of an insane, terrible era.
As long as Blatch is there, though, you've still got some remnants of it.
How do you swing that? How do you get Nene for McGee? That's a steal.
No kidding. The other thing here, I want to introduce this. We've got a lot of viewers right now. I want to introduce that the nickname for Blatch, as Kyle Weedai and John Converse Townsend in DC have come up with, is Alcatraz, because you cannot escape him. They can't deal him, so they've nicknamed him Alcatraz, because it's a horrible, horrible thing that cannot be escaped. Oh my gosh. Okay, they just keep coming. I'm just basically turning into Twitter now, just telling you what I see. Portland has fired Nate McMillan.
Well, speaking of end of an era.
Wow. Yeah, wow. This is a real quiet trade deadline, wasn't it, guys?
It's a good thing that all these NCAA morning games have been pretty terrible, other than Kansas State and Southern Miss, so that we can focus on this.
This is the NBA saying, screw you, NCAA tournament.
Yeah, this is, man, what? This is, I don't even know what to make of this. Like, Rich Cho has left Portland and is with the Bobcats, helping them to one of the worst seasons in NBA history. But his legacy lives on in Portland, where they are doing the same. Wow.
We are watching Beckley have a mental breakdown live in front of us.
I know, you're slowly watching me collapse, like the world I knew in front of me.
Kevin Pelton could not be more calm right now while Beckley is just freaking out.
Man, Nate, who knew? I mean, would you, I guess, from a Portland perspective, would you trace this to the day that Roy retired? When did the wheels come off there?
Maybe to the day they traded for Raymond Felton. I mean, I like that move initially, but it could not possibly have been more of a disaster for them with both the way he's played and the mutiny within the Portland locker room involving him and Jamal Crawford. But yeah, I mean, it just fell apart so quickly that it really is mind-boggling.
Yeah, I love that the one player they're keeping or haven't been able to deal is Felton. As Ethan tweeted, these guys are trying to lose. Of course they kept Felton.
Felton may be the new head coach for all we know.
Let's just burn it to the ground. Wow. Oh, Denver also got Turioff, so I think we need to reevaluate this deal.
George Karl's fine then.
How many centers do they have?
Poor George Karl. What is happening? I need more information. 140 characters is not enough.
This is maybe the greatest HoopSpeak Live ever to just,
oh my god,
react to all of this.
I know, it's oh my gosh. Producer James is like trying to counsel me off the ledge in the staff chat. Okay, get this back on track.
I say we just let everybody on as a guest right now. We all just shout.
Yeah.
Loud noises.
There we go. All right, let's get one quick basketball thought on the Sessions deal. Does this matter for LA?
Yeah, I think it matters. I mean, we've known for a long time that especially if they moved out of the triangle, they needed a legitimate point guard. Derek Fisher wasn't going to be that. Steve Blake wasn't going to be that. I think he's a terrific pick and roll point guard. So if you put him in that with Pau Gasol and even sometimes Bynum, then I think that can be a very effective combination. He's not going to help them at all at the defensive end, where he's a pretty poor defender. But yeah, I think the Lakers are a better team than they started the day.
Are they in contention with the Spurs and Thunder, who seem to be sort of the runaway top two right now anyway in the West? Are they a greater danger to those two, or are they still sort of a little on the outside looking in?
I would say yes, and I think that after the Thunder, it's still very much wide open. The Lakers were actually, third in terms of adjusted point differential, despite their disappointing losses last week. And this gives them another weapon offensively. They just haven't had any other playmakers besides Kobe this year, because of the decline of Meta World Peace and their guys at the point. It's been Kobe or bust on offense. So no wonder there's been so much hero ball.
Yep. All right, Kevin. Well, thanks for coming through with your analysis and for your calm presence, which helped me through this difficult time.
I tried to be your rock.
And you were. I appreciate that. Kevin Pelton, everybody.